facing the east, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Yahawah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us the truth. And Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect, 144,000, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children maintaining yourself in this truth. Shalawam, Kwam Yasharahla, your brother, your brother, back, go for another edifying street preaching. Okay, today is so-called September the 2nd, 2024, and we out here stumping down Babylon again. So we're going to break down the names which we are calling upon, the correct names in the Lashawan Kadash, the Paleo-Hebrew, and that is Yahawah. That means He is, He exists. That's the Father's true name, okay? That's what our ancestors called on, our forefathers called on, Yahawah, all right? Yahawah. Yah meaning He, Hawa meaning to be, to exist. Then, Bahasham, in the name, Ba meaning in, Ha meaning the, Sham meaning name. Alright, want to know his sons, Sham, right? That's where the name was preserved, that lineage. Okay, through Shem. Alright, so in the name, then Yahawashi. Yah meaning he, Hawashi meaning to save, or to deliver, or he is salvation. He delivers, he saves. Okay, and once again, in the name, Barak HaKadash, Kadash, the Holy Spirit. Alright, Barak meaning spirit, Kadash meaning holy, set apart. So these are the names that we come forth to baptize our people in. And we can get that in Matthew the 28th chapter, verse 19. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Okay? And what does that mean? All nations, not all heathen nations. Okay? Yahawashi was speaking about all nations that have Israelites in them. Our people were scattered abroad from the east to the west, the north to the south, the four corners of the earth. From Australia to Alaska, our people were scattered abroad. Alright, so we have to go forth to all nations, teaching Yahawah Ba'ashem, Yahawashi Ba'ashem, Kadash. Alright, and how do we do that? Can we get on a plane and go to Alaska, or go to Australia, or go to the UK, or go to Africa? No, we do that via the unicorn, which is the internet. That is how we do it. So, we go forth through these airways, through this internet, through the Wi-Fi, through the signals, through the towers, and this message of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi is being broadcasted all over the planet. Alright? So understanding that, can you get Deuteronomy 28 and 63 and 64? Now our people have to understand that you are in a slave, man. This is a slave nation. Alright? You can read it if you got it. Read it loud.
I got it. And it shall come to pass that
say the chapter and the verses. Chapter and the verse.
Okay.
Name.
Deuteronomy 28, chapter 63rd.
Chapter 28.
63rd verse. And it shall come to pass that as the Lord rejoice over you to do you good and to multiply you, so the Lord will rejoice over to you to destroy you.
So Yahawah rejoiced over you to do you good. Now he rejoices over you to destroy you and to bring you to naught. And that's what he did to us. Put us in all these type of captivities, brought us all down, brought us all low. Alright? Yahawah does good and he brings forth evil. Okay? Allowing his angels to go forth and bring these things. So, understand that it's a balance with Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Okay? He's not just going to be all good, all cupcakes and sunshine all the time, man. How do you explain the flood? That was that balance. He was tired. He was fed up. He was done with this world, with this planet. But he saved Noah. And he had mercy on us. Keep going.
And to bring you to naught. And ye shall be plucked out from off the land whither thou goest, or thou goest to possess it.
And that land was Yasharahla, Israel. That was the land of our forefathers. That's the land that we will be given back. All right? We was brought into that land coming up out of Egypt, okay? And we had to fight the Canaanites. We had to fight the Amalekites. We had to fight Amorites. We had to fight so many nations that may have looked bigger and stronger than us. All right? In the book of Joshua, it was spoke of that they were giants. Now, they wasn't huge like a mile in the sky like the dumb book, false book of Enoch will tell you, but they were big, okay? Goliath being 9 feet and a half, okay? You have certain kings, I think Agorite or whatever, he was about 15 feet. You have certain men, these Hamites, that were just tall, that were big, that were giants, and also the word giant also means bully. Okay, they were big, but guess what? We took them down through Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Alright, so therefore you don't have to have any fear. This nation, Babylon, is far bigger than us. We don't have no military, we don't have nothing like that. How are we supposed to fight Esau and his military? How are we supposed to fight Esau and his drones and his MOTB, which is the RFID here? Okay, how are we supposed to fight that? Through Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. That's how we always fought. That's how we always took this place down. All right, did you finish that?
Yeah.
All right, get verse 68.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Exactly, no man shall buy you. You should be the lowest of the totem pole. You should be at the bottom. Nobody's gonna want you. We are undesirable, man. You look at our women, they are undesirable. Twerking all on the social media, showing their ass. No class, no understanding, no wisdom. Our men are at the bottom. They don't have any self-esteem or confidence in themselves, thinking that they can be something. So all they want to be is niggas, gangsters, scammers, crooks, deadbeat daddies. All of that, man. It's all brought on you by the curses. All right, go back to verse 30. So this is what we are, man. We are brought into Egypt, which is slavery by ships. All right, the transatlantic slave shipment, man. That movement, that's what happened to us. And even before that, the Arab slavery, okay? The Arabs, Ishmaelites, bringing us into slavery, all right? And us being slaves in Spain, in Italy, and in Rome, all right? Gladiators, okay? Until we eventually rose up and took over via the Byzantine Empire, via us being emperors, the 5 good emperors in Rome, okay? So Jake, wherever Jake goes, Jake takes over, man, in that sense. But we were still under those curses, all right? Understanding that, because Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, he even allowed 500 men, right, with Cortez to come over and take over the Mayans. 500 men. And the Mayan civilization was 6 million. Okay, that's only ordained by Yahawah to allow these conquistadors, these Spanish, to come over in their little ships. 500 men, a couple horses, a couple guns, and they took over the Mayan civilization, which stood at 6 million. That's only of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Because whatever you had, he's going to bring it to naught. Because what were you doing? Worshiping false gods. Worshiping false idols. Alright, that's what you was doing. 1 second. Alright, Shalawam. Okay, read 30.
Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and thou shalt not gather the grapes thereof.
Whatever you put in your hand for, it's going to come to naught. Alright, it's going to come to naught. You build up a vineyard, that means you working a job, and it's not going to flourish, man. Because these curses are over you, Jake. If you can't see that, You betrothed for life. You have a woman and she's messing with another man. Okay? These are the curses. This is why our women are so scandalous and so wicked. Because the curses, when you are not following Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, these curses are going to overtake you. They're going to take you down. Even when you're following Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, you're still going to be faced with trials and tribulations. Alright? So the 2nd chapter, verse 1, man, those that come to serve Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi expect temptation, loosely quoted. So you have to expect temptation. You got to expect these things. But we do not fear. And we don't go into this. We are not given a spirit of fear. We are not told to be fearful. We know that all this stuff is going to come to us because we understand that we are in captivity. Alright? Let's go to Hebrews. Because those that believe in Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, you must believe that He is. You have to truly believe in Yahawah. What's His name? He is. He exists. Okay? So, Hebrews, and 1 second, let me find it. Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please Him. If you don't got your faith, it's impossible, man. How do you build your faith? By reading the Word, by hearing the Word, by watching the lessons, by hitting the corners, by studying, by truly reading the Bible. If you're getting a bad foundation taught to you by these false prophets, your faith is not growing. You're getting more wicked doctrine taught to you, man. Alright? You got some of these people out here talking about that we all don't come from Adam. So who the fuck do we come from, man? Alright? You cannot be out here corrupting the doctrine. You cannot be out here teaching lies. That's not a solid foundation. If you are teaching against what Yahawashi taught, then you are off. And you will be ultimately slain and took off this nation, man. Your body will lay in the streets of Babylon like dung, and nobody will bury you. Alright? As the scriptures say, the true prophets come in the name of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Thus saith Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. And the scriptures back us up. We don't speak from our own mind. Alright? So, you people that seek the prophets, when the prophets come, you don't want to listen to them. Alright? You like, them prophets is too rough. We just speaking from the scriptures. Have you ever really opened the Bible and read it? When people are really given the truth of the Bible, that bitterness, they run from it. Like, man, Yahawah too mean, too angry, too just. He's just. You reap what you sow. If you just do good, what you got to worry about? What did Yahawah tell Cain, man? You just do good. Give a good sacrifice. You ain't got nothing to worry about. What did Abel do? He gave a good sacrifice. Alright? But his brother, through jealousy, through envy, through strife, slayed him, man. Right? Because his sacrifice wasn't good enough. He was jealous. Then talk about, am I my brother keeper, man? You're supposed to look out for your brother. Alright? Cain had the laws. Abel had the laws. Adam had the laws. Verbally, they were given back then. It wasn't written down yet, but verbally, they were given that. And guess what? They believe that he is. But without faith, it is Abel had the most faith. Man, he had so much faith. Because he gave that sacrifice to Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to power must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. You gotta constantly seek Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Go get Psalms 23rd chapter. You gotta constantly seek Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Don't you go to show thyself approved? Rightfully dividing the word of truth. Okay? 23rd chapter, Psalms, start at the top.
A Psalm of David. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
I will fear no evil. This is the valley of shadow of death, man. Babylon. You look around, all you see is death. And it's gonna turn up. If you ain't been really realizing, it's always, judgment is coming constantly. Alright? I had a few family members that got close to judgment recently. Okay? Because calling on the name of Jesus is not gonna save you. Alright? Jesus is no protection in that name. Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Yahawah is a strong tower. Alright? We call on Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Why would you call on something different than our King? He came in the name of Yahawashi. He didn't come in the name of Jesus. The name Jesus was created 500 years ago. But you so-called Jake, man, you Jake wanna cling on to that name because slavery is deeply rooted in your mind. So you can't get rid of it. And then you will come and say, well, Yahawah knows all languages. Yes, indeed, but his name doesn't change in any language. Okay? When I went to Japan, I'm introducing myself as Jeremiah. Jesus don't save shit. To the Japanese people, I'm introducing myself as Jeremiah. That's what they calling me. Alright? We call our father Yahawah. And we call the son Yahawashi. These damn Edomites yelling out the car. They don't have no faith. They don't have no understanding. They won't hit no corners. You don't see these churches out here because Yahawah is not dwelling in the church. All he's doing in the church, it's all in the church is demons, wicked spirits. You go to church, you see women dressing like they in the club, short skirts, all right, showing cleavage. How you doing, pastor? Slits in the dresses, right? That's all we see. Hey, stay over here. Be careful, all right? That's all you see. It's a damn fashion show, man. I remember this song about life. It said the church done turned into a damn fashion show. And that's what it is. Alright, all you people care about is going to church, acting like you appealing to everybody. You want to put money in the plate. Oh, girl, I put money in. Don't you know? You ain't offering nothing. God ain't gonna help you. Nah, Yahawah doesn't deal like that. You don't let your left hand see what your right hand is doing. You praise and you give in secrecy. Therefore, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi will reward you in public. Alright? When you see people, you know, blessings and things like that, it's because, man, we not doing this for fame. Alright? This is not a freaking contest. Okay? You know deep down in yourself, in your secret place, if you really praying every day, if you really doing what you're supposed to do, if you keeping the laws and statutes and commandments to the best of your ability, alright? Don't come forth and seek the prophets. If we told you not to eat crab, lobster, shrimp, and pork, but you want to go against the laws, you want to basically spit in the face of Yahawah, and then you want to come forth to the prophets which speak for Yahawah and ask what to do. We told you, hey, turn back to Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Keep the laws and commandments and statutes. That's what you need to do if you want salvation. Put your faith and your trust in Yahawashi. You are under grace right now. Don't use this grace period to do wickedness, to go against Yahawah. He sees everything. He knows if the brothers told you a true name. He knows if the brothers told you laws and commandments and statutes that you can keep. And if you continuously go against those laws, commandments, and statutes, then what is he going to eventually do? He's not going to save you in that time. All right, get a little bit more of that. Valley of shadow of death.
I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies.
In the presence of my enemies, and thy rod and thy staff ain't talking about no so-called gun. It's talking about these scriptures. It's talking about what we putting forth, man. This two-edged sword that we have in our hands. Alright? The scriptures, man. Alright? And ultimately being Yahawashi because he is the word. Okay? That's what's protecting us. That's gonna fight for us. Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, not no carnal instruments that Esau has. You got a gun, so what? Esau got a gun too. Alright? What, y'all gonna shoot it out? Okay, boom, it's gonna be two dummies shooting in the street. We fight with these scriptures. We don't fight with these carnal means that the government has given us, man. Alright, they gonna take you down in your carnal sense, man. King David, who slayed over 10,000, said he will not trust in his sword in this time. Alright? We understand that Yahawah Shem Yahawashi is going to prepare a table amongst our enemies. That means in Jacob's trouble, we going to eat. We going to feast. We going to be good. According to Isaiah 66 and 15. Alright? We going to be straight. Everybody else out here that's trusting in Jesus, Yahweh, Yeshua, Yahusha, whatever it be, Jehoshaphat, right? Y'all going to be starving, eating your own kids. That's what you gonna be doing, because you didn't trust in the name of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. You didn't have that strong protection. You didn't have that hedge around you. You didn't have no angels encamping around you. Well, hold up. You do. You got evil angels encamping around you, waiting to destroy you. And when Yahawah gives that word, you out of here. Keep it going.
Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Dwell in the house of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. On my cup runneth over. That's not speaking about no money, Jay, because I know y'all love money. You serving a demon called Mammon. Now, money is a defense. Alright? Every day we get our daily bread. That's all we ask for. We don't need no more. We don't need no less. Yahawah gonna feed you. All you need really is one meal a day. Alright? And we get more than enough. Okay? But all you need really is one meal a day. Alright? You need to let your body fast and repair. How does your body repair? Through fasting, through intermittent fasting, through fasting, period. Alright? Think about your body as it is a vessel. It's a transportation device for your soul. Right? Your soul which dwells inside. So, if you drive your car all day, right? What's your car gonna do, man? Eventually you're gonna need some gas. Eventually you're gonna need an oil change. You need to let your car rest sometime. It's gonna get hot, especially in this heat, where it's 100 and something degrees every single day. I've seen Jake's cars, man, on the side of the road overheating because they drove it too hard. Especially you got these women. These women don't know you can't blow the AC 100% all the time in this heat. Especially if your car ain't up to date. It's gonna overheat. And then you're gonna be on the side of the road like, dang, failing to understand. That's why you women need a man. Alright? So you can't overdo it with this vessel. You gotta take time and take care of your body. That's why we rest on the Sabbath day. Alright? We work all week and we rest on the Sabbath day. We sit back, we relax, we eat the feast that we prepared. We give praise and honor and thanks to Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. Okay? You have to give your body a rest. In the law, it says you can plant in the field for 6 years, and on that 7th year, you let the field rest. Esau, Edom, they just grow and grow and grow and grow. That's why your food is trash. Because the land, the soil doesn't have that nourishment. The land and soil wasn't given that year to rest. The earth needs a Sabbath, right? You have to give things time to rest. So Jake, you don't need to be eating every single day. You gotta relax and fast, right? And the more you fast, the more you cut off, the better and the easier fasting gets. That first fast, if you ain't never fasted, you're gonna have a worse headache. Because why? When you got a headache, that's parasites. They say it's parasites pooping in your head and in your brain, man. That's why you're getting that migraine. Because the parasites, they trying to eat. They fiending. But you let it keep going, it's gonna go away. Okay? You gotta fight that. I remember when I first started fasting, man, that headache, you felt like you was about to fast, felt like you was gonna die. Alright, but you gotta trust in Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. You're letting go of the carnal and you're holding on to the spiritual. Alright? Hey, move it up, someone, get it in the shade. right here. It's all about being spiritual, Jake. You got to stop being so carnal. Alright, 2 Timothy 2:1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahawashi, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. This is why you listen to the elders. This is why you watch the videos. You have to learn how to do this thing before you go forth and do this thing. Alright? Jake is all in a high-minded spirit thinking that you know everything. You don't know everything. You really, a man that knows something knows that he knows nothing at all. You don't know everything. You have to sit back and learn. It doesn't matter your age. Alright? 40s, 30s, 50s, 60s, 70s. You don't know it all, Jake. Sit back. Understand, man. You could have been gotten this Bible broken down to you for decades and decades. A lot of our grandparents ain't gonna make it, man. Most of them. Because they stiff-necked. They won't turn back from that false God, Jesus Christ. Alright? Give me Jeremiah, 2nd chapter. I think around 28. Look for God save you. Or you can just type in God save you. Okay. And Jeremiah, the 2nd chapter, it should be around that. Because these gods are not going to save them. These gods that they call on. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahawashi HaMashiach. You got to go through these trials. You got to go through these tribulations. You have to go through things. You got to fight that good fight, which Paul talked about. Alright? Be a soldier for Yahawashi HaMashiach. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. The husbandman that laboreth must be first partaker of the fruit. Consider what I say, and Yahawah give thee understanding in all things. You have an unction to know all things. When you're dealing in this truth, man, when Yahawashi is knocking at that door, supping with you, dealing with you, remember that Yahawashi HaMashiach of the seed of David was raised from the dead according to the gospel, wherein I suffered trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of Yahawah is not bound. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahawashi with eternal glory. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us. You want to keep on calling on Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ ain't do nothing for you. He didn't come to help you. Serapis Christos, Cesare Borgia is not coming to help you, man. He's not there for you. He's not dealing with you. Alright? But Yahawashi HaMashiach came down here and laid his life down. Alright? And he laid it down on his own accord. Okay? No man took it. He did that for us. He did that for you. Regardless if you want to call on him or not. But he mostly did it for the elect. But understanding that all of Israel will have salvation. So you wicked 2/3 that want to continue to worship a false God, you still gonna get to come back through reproduction, through reincarnation. Alright?
I got it.
If we believe not, yet he abideth faithful, he cannot deny himself. Okay? So if you don't have faith, it's impossible. What we just read in Hebrews, the 11th chapter. If you don't have faith, it's impossible to serve Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi. Get that?
But where are thy gods?
Read Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, the 2nd chapter, 28th verse. But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O Judah.
So where are thy gods? Sonya Massey called on Jesus Christ. Did Jesus come and save her? No. Alright? Really, Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi activated that demon. You called on a demon, demon. You really working Beelzebub. You called on a demon to save you from a demon. Oh, Jesus, help. Man, come on, man. All right? That demon was like, oh, it's another demon. Okay, boom. Take it out. There's no protection in that name. That name that these colonizers gave you. That's why you're dealing with demonic attacks. That's why you're going through it. That's why you don't understand what's going on in this world. Especially you women, man. Deprived of wisdom. Foolish. Can't listen to a man. Stuck up, high-minded. Walking around haughty with your nose in the air. Yahawah Basham Yahawashi is going to put that nose down and have your head down in the ground. Believe that. Because you don't want to listen to a man. You're going against the order which was set up. A family structure. At the end of the day, it's just pure common sense. Listen to the man. That's the family structure that has been set up. These women have it in their head to bring upon a queendom. And that's nothing but this whore of Babylon clinging onto you. So you believe that just like the nation is, just like the king of this nation is, so their citizens will be. You cleaving onto a woman. This place is a queendom. So the women are clinging onto that queen spirit, that Jezebel spirit, that unruly spirit. What happened to Jezebel? She got ate by dogs. First, she got pushed off a window, fell, and was in handicap, stuck, and then Yahawah brought these hellhounds on her to eat her. And she had to feel all of that. What's going to happen to Babylon? First, it's being crippled, just like Jezebel. It's being crippled financially, commerce, food, famines, pestilence, sicknesses, the army, the military of Babylon. It's going to be weak. They can't even fight the Russians with the technology that they have. Right? And then the nukes is going to come like them hellhounds and eat up Jezebel, eat up this whore, which is Babylon, man. Alright? Man, through these similar tools, we tell you this truth. Going through the scriptures, Yahawah was showing us what's going to happen to this place. This place is done. It's an unruly woman. What happened to us when we played the harlot? Alright? Because that's what we did, Jake. We played the harlot. Jeremiah 3:1. This the polluted land. They say if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers. Yet return again to me, saith Yahawah. Alright, Yahawah wasn't dealing with us. Now, he ain't gonna put us away because he has mercy upon us. But he had to punish us. He had to discipline us. We left him. We didn't want to deal with Yahawah anymore. That's what we felt. Alright? You know, and you can't sit here and be like, oh no, I ain't never feel that. No, you did. You did or you wouldn't be in this situation, man. We all guilty. Alright? That's the thing about Jake. We all guilty. Humble yourself. Understand, we all guilty. You ain't down here just because you in the truth. That don't mean you living 100% correct. Alright? You can't. That's why we got grace. That's why we got Yahawashi. That's why we got that salvation. That's why we got that sacrifice. We got a chance. Alright? Ain't nobody better than another, man. We got a chance. So you better cleave onto that chance. You better cleave onto your husband, which is Yahawashi. The bridegroom. This bride, you better cleave on. Don't play the harlot. Don't go after strange women. Give me Proverbs 6:23. Stop going after these strange women. You're going to be living in the darkness. Alright? And this place, in the darkness, Babylon, this kingdom is going to eat you up. Once again, you're going to be like Jezebel, man, getting ate up. Having no understanding. Thinking that you right. Stubborn. Alright, you got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 6:23. For the commandment is a lamp. The commandment is a lamp, and the law is light. And reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
Reproof, correction, being told that, hey, you're going off. Fix that. That's simple, man. You know, hey, me, I trust, but I verify. Being very cautious. Dealing with people. Being very cautious. Now, if I see, hey, I'm wrong, okay, I'm going to go fix it. I'm going to go correct it. It ain't going to take a couple of days. All right? But that's part of learning through humility, through understanding, because we can't teach this thing wrong. If we teach this thing wrong, that's blood on our hands. That's going to be a severe punishment. That's going to be far more because we know better. Therefore, we got to correct it if we do go off. And that's not saying that we're not going to go off. Some brothers may have a misspeak. You may mess up sometimes when you're saying something. Or you may break something down sincerely, really trying to help somebody, but you may go off. And you have to go and correct it. Alright? And that's part of being in this flesh. You're gonna mess up. Sometimes you're not gonna win the game. Sometimes you're not gonna do the best. As long as you give your best, then that's important. And then you learn through what? Through practice. You learn through working, through getting better. And when you practice, you want to practice the correct way, not the wrong way. Alright? A lot of these camps are teaching the doctrine incorrectly. Teaching Jesus Christ, teaching Yeshua, teaching Yahweh. These are incorrect names. These are false gods. Yahweh going back to Baal, man. Alright? Teaching you're supposed to keep Easter, Christmas, all of this stuff, man. Worshiping false gods. You are still playing the harlot, Israel. Alright? You got our people. What is it now? Football season. Pig skin. Get Leviticus 11:7. Pig skin. You don't even supposed to touch the swine. But y'all sitting out here worshiping a pig. Y'all sitting out here worshiping a ball. Leviticus 11:7. You got it? Go ahead.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
Keep going.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch.
You shall not touch. But you throwing the football, which is made out of what they say, pig intestines. What you doing, Jake? And you got nothing but Jake in the NFL. That's predominantly Jake. Even the quarterbacks. Alright? You ain't gonna be that skillful, man. Most of them quarterbacks is Jake. Alright? You know, Colin Kaepernick is a Jake. Okay? Tom Brady, I believe, will be a Jake. Alright, but I had to look into his lineage. Alright, to have flavor and to have salt and to be that skillful in sports and things like that, man. Most of them are Jake. All you doing is breaking the law constantly, over and over. It's a gladiator game. It's a gladiator sport. It's a blood sport. Most of them NFL players have memories, brain, concussions, messed up for life. The same thing with the so-called WWE, taking steroids. I remember Chris Benoit unalived his whole family, man, taking steroids. All right? These are gladiator sports.
He said, I got a secret.
Jake don't understand shit. Alright, living at your mama's house, sitting in the back seat. Jake don't understand shit. Always want to talk from the street. Okay? But they worship these false idols. If you're not in this truth, it's over for you. Yahawah is not dealing with you. Why are you talking from the outside? You don't have any, and it's always going to be demons set up to yell like that Jesus lady. You saw that? That was funny. Right? But that's a test. That's all it is. And they want to cleave on to Babylon. Not even listening to what we out here telling them. That's showing you that this place is in the end times, man. They don't care for what Yahawah Yahawashi has to say. Alright, Amos 8 and 11, they don't care. So, for you people that are worshiping football, you go to these idols, you go to the teams, the logos. These are nothing but idols. Saints. Alright, yeah. Saints, don't read it yet. Saints, that goes back to witchcraft. The saints, that logo, if you really look into it, that's a demonic symbol that witches and warlocks use in New Orleans. Nah, man, it's just a football team. No, it ain't. Jake is so fucking sottish, man. Stupid. You don't look into anything. Talking about some saints. No, man, these are sinners. Using demonic symbols. Alright? A lot of those symbols, man, are just wickedness. But you don't care, Jake. You don't care. You never care. Alright, get that?
Behold, the days come. Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahawah, that I will send a famine in the land. Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
Of hearing the words of Yahawashi. You will not be able to hear us no more. These guys in the SUV that was yelling, they gonna see. They gonna be scared. They gonna get Proverbs 1st chapter 20th verse, and you gonna read a lot of it. They gonna be like, where the prophets at? Where them guys at? Where was that guy at, man? They gonna wish that they had stopped and understood what was going on in those days. Because men are gonna be like women in travail. Alright? Women holding their loins, holding your brain, holding your loins like a woman that's giving birth. Birth pains, them pains, man. Men don't give birth. I don't care what the TS community tells you, the LGBT, I don't care what they tell you. You men do not give birth, but you're going to feel like that in that day. Well, because Yahawah Yahawashi has had it up to here with you, man. And he's done with your bullshit. You want to constantly scoff and mock, or you don't want to listen. And you know the prophets is out there trying to help you, trying to be for your benefit. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Then death is for you. If life ain't for you, then death is for you. That's what you choosing. Get that.
The next one?
Proverbs 1 and 20.
Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
And wisdom, right, the Holy Spirit, this truth, this understanding, this knowledge is speaking through the men in the street. Wisdom crieth in the street. That's where she at. Nah, man, wisdom in the church. Wisdom ain't in no damn church. You go to your Sunday service, you eat your pork chops with your hot sauce, with your light bread, right? You give your money to pastor. Oh, pastor came all down here. Can y'all put some money on the pulpit for pastor? Fuck pastor. Tell pastor to get a damn job. All right? We in captivity too. He in captivity too. Pastor think he can manipulate and be a pimp. I see straight through it, man. All right? We ain't stupid. You think you can manipulate our people, be a pimp, and then sleep with our wives? You fuck with the wrong one, you get your ass killed, bro. Alright? I'm tired of you Baptists. I'm tired of this shit, man. Just speaking boldly, speaking as a man, man. We tired of you manipulating our people, man. Jeremiah 23rd chapter, we tired of you. Now, well, get that Proverbs and then we're going to get that afterwards. Alright, keep it going.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye
love simplicity? How long will you love to be stupid? How long will you love to be sottish? Not knowing how to do good, but wise to do evil. You know how to get over on somebody. You know how to manipulate somebody. You know how to scam somebody. You know how to do that, Jake. Oh, when it comes to doing, oh, you good at that. Go ahead. But knowing how to do good, knowing how to do righteousness, You fail, you lack, you get a D minus, you get an F. Alright? Where have you studied long and you studied wrong, as they say. That's what you did. You studied long and you studied wrong. Because of Babylon. You seek after the devil, after Satan himself, and you know his ways now. Keep it going.
Will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Fools hate knowledge. Scoffing, yelling from the cars. You hate knowledge. You see brothers out here with a Bible in his hand. Oh yeah, let me yell at these guys. Oh yeah, let me talk to them. Hey, you guys, get off the corner in that dress. Like, what do you think? That's automatically showing that you have no respect for the Heavenly Father. You have no respect for his word. You have no respect for his men. For the occupation that's been done. Alright? You have no respect for Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi. So therefore, and he has no respect for persons. Alright? Keep it going. He gonna show you what he gonna do to you.
Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
If you turn, if you stop doing your wickedness, if you listen, if you read the scriptures, if you stop going on your own mind, Yahawah's going to pour out his spirit unto you. He's going to deal with you like many of us was in the world. Smoking, drinking, getting fucked up, partying. Alright? Messing up our lives, messing up our livers, messing up our guts, messing up our kidneys. Just throwing our life away, destroying our temple. But guess what? We turned at Yahawah's reproof. Put us through near-death experiences, took us to the bottom, had us without jobs, had us broke, had us mentally down and distraught, close to taking our lives, things like that. We turned, that was reproof. That was Yahawah kicking your ass, giving you an ass whooping. Telling you, my son, get right, or I'm going to keep beating you. It gets to a point where you're tired of getting whoopings, where you're going to do right. You're going to listen. Oh, your daddy said do this? Oh, you're going to do it this time. Because you're tired of the punishment that he's giving you. You don't want to play the harlot anymore, going after that strange woman walking in darkness. You actually think about it. It's better than walking in light. Keep it going.
I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
And Yahawashi, he sent Yahawashi to make the words known. Yahawashi broke the seals, sent down the knowledge. As Yahawah told Daniel, in the end times knowledge shall be increased. Yahawashi did that. The Spirit was sent, the Comforter, right? So that's how the words are being made known. Because in Isaiah the 29th chapter, right, it was sealed up. We were sent into a deep sleep, right? Brothers was in that deep sleep, that valley of dry bones. We're not in that deep sleep no more. The knowledge has been increased, man. I was watching all the brothers out there in Chicago, GMS Chicago, Shalawam to the brothers, man, going heavily into health last night, into fast, into oregano oil, black seed oil, into the chemicals in the food, into the parasites in the fries, all of this type stuff. McDonald's, right here behind us, they have parasites in their fries. You eat these fries and you have a number of parasites going into your body that's causing you to eat. And then it's more chemicals going into your body that's causing you to want to come back to this place. I remember in the world, eating McDonald's, man, you'll get that craving like, man, I just want a McGriddle, or I just want some fries, or I just want a Big Mac, or I just want a double quarter pounder. That was my favorite. It's because of the chemicals in the food. Same thing with Chick-fil-A. That line be around the corner. It's the chemicals in the food. All these places are giving you nothing but chemicals. And when those chemicals go into your body can't break them down. So they turn into diseases, they turn into illnesses, they turn into cancer. How do you get those chemicals out of your body? By fasting. If you don't never, these people in this McDonald's line ain't never gonna fast, man. They don't care. Alright? And that's witchcraft. Putting chemicals in people's food is witchcraft. You are causing them to come back. That's a spell. You're placing a spell on somebody. Look at Valentine's Day. You shoot somebody with an arrow, they fall in love. That's witchcraft. Alright? And that's really nothing but just seduction. That's what this place does to you. Really, man. Through the food. People are in love with McDonald's. They in love with Coca-Cola. Because they in love with the chemicals that's in the products. Failing to understand that this stuff is destroying your body. Alright? Keep it going. And all that being said, we wouldn't know this, man, if wisdom didn't cry out to us. If Yahawah didn't sup with us. Once again, Yahawah bringing that spirit down, man. Letting the brothers understand it. We wouldn't know this stuff. Alright? Go ahead.
But you have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
That's what Yahawah gonna do. He gonna laugh and he gonna mock. When you come out of your mouth and say Yahawah's petty, Yahawah's a kid. He's boo-boo. Yeah, he is. He's not a kid, he's not petty, but that's what you deserve. Because guess what? At his men, what did you do? Hey, bro, Jesus, that's what you did. You laughed, you mocked. So you just getting what you sold into the pot. That's what you put in, so it's coming right back to you. But you think it's unfair, but you're not looking back at your life. That this is what you put in, all right? If you try hard, you practice hard, you put in, you take 100 shots, 1,000 shots like Kobe. You can take 1,000 shots, right? Before the game, all right? After the game, you putting in that work because you want, when you in the game, for that to pay off. You reap what you sow. If you constantly do that, you constantly do them layups, you constantly work out, then guess what? It's going to pay off in the game. What you put in real life is going to pay off because you put that in. Is Yahawah just? Yes, indeed he is. So if you truly, sincerely put that in, it's going to pay off. Alright? You can't expect to get something and you never put nothing in. Everybody looking at you like a muncher, man. You a bum. You lazy. You didn't put nothing in. Why am I going to pass you the ball? You're not doing nothing at practice. I don't see you going hard. I'm not going to pass you the ball because you most likely going to miss it. You ain't sharpening your sword. I don't trust you with the ball. That's how Michael and Kobe felt, man. That's that attitude brothers gotta have, man. You know, and I see the spirit getting on brothers to get on brothers that just be munching by, man. You ain't doing lessons. You doing the average 3 lessons a week. They could do more than that, man. This ain't no minimum thing. This is life or death. Alright? Brothers need to stay on fire, man. You know, unless something come up or whatever, hey, you should be doing more than that, man. Alright, the elder said 3 videos a week. Yeah, but that didn't mean just do 3 videos a week. No. Show better, do more, go harder. You doing this for Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi. Show him you really want that. We gotta show him we ready to lead. He might hasten it. He controls it. Dang, I'm ready to go. Is you brothers ready to go, man? Ready to be in the kingdom, ruling, flying, transporting, teleporting. Alright? 100 wives, 1,000 seeds. All a brother need, man. Peace, land, servants, slaves. All of this. Don't gotta worry about paying bills. I can wake up and just chill. Alright? Peace, real rest. You got these Edomites now. They can wake up, go get on their yacht, and go to their private island and chill. They don't gotta worry about nothing. They got servants on the island. They got butlers. You know, all these carnal things that ain't gonna compare to our kingdom, but they got it. Because this is their rulership. They relaxing, they chilling. Don't you want that, Jake? Ain't you ready to go? Or you want to continue to go to the plantation and put in that 8 hours, that 10 hours, that 12 hours every day, right? When you don't really get that, you don't get to spend too much time with your family. You got to continue to work. Right? You set up in the slave movement, man. Some of our people like that. They like to continue to work. They be the hardest workers. Right? Keep it going.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
He's not gonna answer you. You gonna try to remember the name then. Yahawah. It's not gonna have no effect. It's not that the name doesn't have effect. Oh, the name got effect with the whole food left. Right? But it don't got effect with you if you was never having no faith. If you was never truly believing in Yahawah, it's not gonna have no faith in you. You gonna switch up. As we read in Jeremiah 2:28. Those gods, let those gods save you. No, go back to Jesus, bro. Go back to Jesus, man. Don't come to Yahawashi now. Now, right now, the doors of mercy are open to you. All right? The true name is given to you. The true doctrine is given to you. All right? So take it right now. Because in Jacob's trouble, it's going to be too late. We're not going to be on the corners. We're not going to be doing videos. And if we are doing any type of videos, it's going to be in the house. Because Esau going to shut this down. Martial law, everybody get off the corner, boom, boom, boom. All right? Curfew. I don't want to see nobody gathered. I don't want to see 2 or more gathered. Because Esau know the scriptures and they respect the scriptures. When 2 or more are gathered in his name, Yahawah and Yahweh's in the midst. Alright? When 2 or more are gathered, then the Father is here, the Son is here, the Spirit is here. Our people don't believe it. Because they've been calling on slave master Jesus Christ forever, man. Failing to understand that you are the Hebrew Israelites, God's chosen people. Alright, get Amos 3rd chapter, start at the top. That's who you are. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Alright, you gotta get learned.
Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of.
You only have I known. Yahawah brought us up out of Egypt. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He didn't bring the Chinese up out. He didn't bring the Japanese. He didn't bring the freaking Spaniards. He didn't bring, who else, man? The Russians, the Edomites. He didn't bring the Ishmaelites, the Arabs. He didn't bring them out of Egypt. He brought the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out of Egypt. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Alright? That's every other nation. It's 18 nations on this planet. That's all other 17 nations. He don't deal with them. He looks at them as spittle. He looks at them as a drop from a bucket. Alright, keep it going.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Therefore he will punish you, Jake. That means that he's going to do all these things to you. He's going to put you through captivity. He's going to bring you down. Alright? He's going to do all these type of things to you. These curses that he puts on you. And you fail to understand why you going through it. Why you got baby mama drama. Why you keep working and nothing's happening. Alright? Hey, slide over. You going that way? Alright. Jay can't figure it out. Hey, move the camera a little bit. Do like this. Yeah, that's good. Jay can't figure it out. Why you keep being played with certain devices? Why you can't never get ahead? Alright? And even if Yahawashi brings you up and you're doing wickedness, it's gonna backfire eventually. You watch all these so-called movies, Pablo Escobar, that was an Israelite. All right, Griselda Blanca, that was an Israelite. All right, Noriega. All right, these Northern Kingdoms. Okay, Northern Kingdom tribes. All right, they was really good with wickedness, wise to do evil, know how to sell drugs, man, better than anything. That's what they do. That's what they were known for. Okay, Freeway Ricky Ross. All right, what? Paid in full dudes, man. AZ, Money Making Mitch, all them guys. We see nothing but movies of our people doing wickedness, man. That's what we see. Watch the movie, watch the show so far. You see how people doing wickedness over and over and over. That's letting you know. And when Jake do wickedness, Jake do it the best. They overpass. Type in overpass. I believe it's in Jeremiah. We overpass them. When we do wickedness, because we are wise to do evil, man. We are Sodom's children. You got it?
Yeah.
It's like Jeremiah 40 or something, I think, maybe. Or
It's 28.
20, yeah, that's probably it. Read it to me.
They are waxing fat. They shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
God, that's it. We overpass the deeds of the wicked. And the wicked is Esau Edom. Alright, we overpass them. When we do wickedness, we overpass them. That's why they like seeking out Jake and getting Jake to sell their soul. Because you're going to do wickedness far worse than them, man. The best warlocks and witches, you know, they love getting our people to go forth and quick. That spirit, that vibration through the music. Alright, NBA Youngboy, Lil Baby, these guys, they warlocks. They don't understand it, maybe not, or maybe they do. I think Youngboy do, because he came out and said he looked at his music and what he did to all these people, and he felt bad about himself. But does he really feel bad about himself? No, because he continues to do it. He continues to destroy our people with that type of music that he makes. So he really don't feel bad. You might feel bad, but the money good, so you really don't feel bad. If you felt bad, you wouldn't do it no more. That's part of really repenting. If you really repent, you're not gonna do it anymore. Alright? You're gonna turn from that. Alright? So that's why when all this stuff happens, when judgment happens to Jake, whatever it be, losing your legs, handicapped, getting unalive, come on, man. We can't feel bad for you. You got these type of funerals. You got these drug dealers that be dying. They go to funerals. Well, Tevin was a good... No, he wasn't a good young man. Nigga was a demon. You gonna stand up there and lie. He wasn't a good man. All right, he was a demon, and he had demons on him, and he put demons out to the community. Why do you people not want to be realistic? Some of these motherfuckers is just wicked. They just bad. You can't help them, man. You gotta let them die. Alright? See if anything on the comment board. We're gonna wrap it up soon. Some of these Jakes, they just set up in their lot. Get Jude, first chapter, start at verse 6. They just set up in a lot, man. And you can't change that. If you believe that you may be in a lot like that, you better pray. And you better call on the correct names. Alright, and pray that you're not in that lot. Judas couldn't change that. And even Judas repented after he did what he did to Yahawashi. Because at that point in time, Satan went into him. It said in the scriptures that Satan entered into him for him to do that. Okay? So, but that was his lot to betray Yahawashi. That was his lot. That's how the book was written. It don't matter how much you turn in the pages, you can't change how the story's gonna turn out. America gonna be destroyed? Okay, America gonna be destroyed. You can't change it. But I don't want America to be destroyed. Shut up! A lot of you Jake is too damn emotional, man. You don't want your favorite restaurant to be destroyed, or you want to keep paying taxes, you want to keep working, you want to keep, my knees bad, my back bad, you want to keep doing all that? You want this fleshly body? You want to have the arthritis, the diabetes, you want to have all that? want this to continue? These are the chains of darkness, Jay. You want that to continue? Even in the kingdom, our women, childbirth is going to be light. It ain't going to be all bad like that. You ain't going to have to go through all that. It's going to be simple and easy. Alright? And we don't, shoot, Yahawah make it like a couple months. He's going to make it easy because he's going to be in those new bodies. Baby just going to come out easy. Alright? Understand this, man. You women have a reward. You have a reward. You're going to get everything you want. You're not going to have to work. You're going to be barefoot and pregnant, but you're going to get everything you want. It's going to be a nice life. You're going to be in your role. You're going to be properly in your role in the right spirit. Yeah, my man only come like every 100 days I see him, but I still see him. You're going to have that spirit. You're going to be good. You're going to have your servants. You ain't going to need nothing. You ain't going to want for nothing. You're not going to have this ratchet, hood, ghetto spirit that's on you. That's a demon. This defiling spirit. This defiant spirit. You're not going to have that on you. You know? Get that. What I tell you to get?
Which one did you want me to get? Jude?
Jude 1 and 6. Yeah, get that.
And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness.
Alright? That's us. That's us that fell down. That's down here in these chains of darkness. Understand, for 6,000 years, okay, we have been in these chains of darkness since Adam fell. Alright, that's about 6,000 years. Alright? So, time is up, man. This earth is only about 12,000 years old. The earth was made in 7,000 days. A day to Yahawah is 1,000 years. Alright? Well, a day, you know, yeah. One day for Yahawah is 1,000 years for us. Alright? It's lucky if I said that wrong. So, it took about 7,000, you know, years. And that's 7 days for Yahawah for this earth to be made. And really, that's the Halalyam that made it. Through the spirit and power of Yahawah. Okay? So then, about 6,000 years after that, you're around 12,000 and 13,000. And at 12, what are you? You're a man. Right? So, understanding that, man, if I can remember it in 2nd Esdras, like this earth was made in 12 parts. And Yahawashi came at that 10th part and a half. I can't remember it though. But, you know, that's what's going on. We got an unction to know these things. To know that the earth is not millions and millions and millions of years old. Even science could prove to you that the flood happened about 4,400 years ago. Alright, science proves that. Not wicked ass science, because they'll tell you millions of years ago, they'll tell you meteorite and all of that. Nah, once you go biblically through it, you will understand the flood. When it was the earth, it was basically what they call Pangea. Okay? The earth was all together. Now during the flood, you had earthquakes, you had volcanoes, you had the waters of the deep coming up, and these things being created. That's why through science they'll tell you that the Atlantic Ocean is fairly new compared to the Pacific Ocean. Okay? And how is that possible? How is the Atlantic Ocean new compared to the Pacific Ocean? Because it was created during the flood. It used to be Pangea. It used to be the earth was all together. Yahawah made the earth. It was all together, man. Alright? Why did he separate the earth? Because men was waxing all wicked and wicked and wicked and wicked. They was just getting wickeder as it continued. Alright? He was placing them, and even in that time, he was in them chains of darkness. So we continuously in this. Keep it going.
Under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. even as Sodom and Gomorrah, and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves unto fornication, and going after strange flesh. They are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
And you want to keep doing this, you're going to be like Sodom and Gomorrah, but it's even going to be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah, and they was all destroyed. Because you're going to feel pain after death. If you continue to go against Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi. You can't continue to worship idols, man, and think that Yahawah is going to be with you. He's not. Smoking, that's worshiping an idol. Right? The first people to smoke was the Moabites. Right? The so-called Chinese. Worshiping Buddha. That's what they was doing. So you want to continue to smoke? Alright? Eating things that are unclean to you. If you eat something that's unclean, what is it going to do to you? It's going to corrupt your body. It's going to mess you up, your insides. You got these toxins, these chemicals. Man, the elder had brought it out, Jim at Chicago last night. He said, some of these chemicals that's in this food, it's the same thing that's in antifreeze. Alright? Designed to go in a car. But they just feeding you that. And you eating, and you addicted to it. But Jake don't know, because Jake don't read labels. Jake don't take the time to read what's going into their food. You look on the back of a Pringles can, and you look, it's about 40 to 50 ingredients. Or especially you get into them Doritos, or you know, these type of potato chips, or these candy bars, it's about 40 to 50 ingredients. Why you need all that? I go to the Whole Foods place, I get a chocolate bar, it's like 4 ingredients. Cacao. Cacao right there is gonna boost your mood if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling depressed. That vitamin P. Alright? You know, man, come on, man. You don't need all that stuff in the damn food. That's chemicals. You are a chemical, you are a walking chemical. You are a damn power couple. A damn power couple, girl. Sugar, spice, everything nice. What is that? That's the soy. That's all these type of things. The estrogen. You are sugar and spice and everything nice. That's why the man testosterone is messed up. You men are not men. You are weak. You are emotional. That's why men always want to fight. You always want to act. You always want to act haste. You always want to do something. You don't never think in your mind. Because all that damn estrogen, which is supposed to be in a woman, is in you. All that damn soy, which is supposed to, come on. Soy boys, that's what we call them. Alright? And it's not working out for you, Jake. I'm going to end it with this. Matthew 24th chapter, verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father Yahawah only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Alright? So, we expect it to get worse. We expect it to be purging, because that's what the days of Noah was. Purge, that's what it was. Ravishing. Women all around. Alright? So-called Instagram women. You want to show your body to everybody? Oh, trust me, your body is going to get shown to everybody very soon. Publicly. On the streets. With men lining up to have a turn with you. Because that's what you want. You queens, you whores. You reap what you sow. You put it out here for no man to have an imagination. You showing everything. It's going to get shown in the times of Jacob's trouble. The days of Noah are upon us. Alright? Similar to Jacob's trouble is upon us, and it will be like the days of Noah. But worse. 10 times worse. Like the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. They tried to rape the angels, man. He was like, Lot was like, take my daughter. No, we want the angels. We want the men. That's showing you what type of civilization it was. They wanted the men. They didn't want the women. That's what this place is. They want the men. You got these Ishmaelites. You got these Russians. You got these other nations These Iranians be coming over here, they like men. They like little boys. Alright? That's what they used to over in their country. And they over here now. They gonna bring that with them. The days of Sodom and Gomorrah, once again. These Hamites, they like little boys, they like men. They gonna bring that again. Alright? Only the men of Yahawah, Barak, and Yahawashi will be protection down here, man. Alright? And you wise women, you gonna flee to the men, man. Isaiah 4:1. Alright? If you got any sense. Okay? Because the men of Yahawah, Barak, and Yahawashi. And you men that's listening, you gotta get in the spirit, man. You gotta read. You gotta get that understanding. You can't save yourself with your gun. You can't save yourself with your strength. It's not gonna work out, Jake. Alright? So with that being said, man, we're gonna turn to the east and give all praises to Yahawah, Barak, Yahawashi, Barak. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops, and GMS, and rule well and teach well and sincerely taught us the truth. And Shalawam to the hopeful elect. Shalawam.
Shalawam.